Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, perhaps the greatest female fighter who ever lived, Cecilia Brækhus. She stands 171 centimeters high with a reach of 170. And in this corner, it's Claressa Shields. She's 5'8", with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
The first, Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bergen, Norway, an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus. Fighting out of the blue corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the 2-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a 3-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Insane action! You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. One punch could change everything in this battle. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A swing and a miss with the left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Get back out there.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Out there, get your boxing back on. As soon as you start doing your thing, you're going to...
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
You will win. You are the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. Focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just figure
out. She's ready to go. Just keep her on the end of the jab.
Head again. Okay, so just focus. Breathe again. Once we're out there boxing.
Shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
Get back out there. Boxer. You're better than this. I've seen so much.
Still landing those power shots. Good work. Don't forget
The referee
jab.
calling for seconds
Boxer.
out as we get
Box.
set for another round.
Get back out.
You. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Now counter mistakes. Make a miss. Make a play.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The First Lady of Boxing has to go down. She took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Misses with the straight left. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
All right, great round. Great round. Right, now relax. Relax.
Breathe. Focus again. Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on.
Get her up, but you'll take her out. She is absolutely shattered.
Recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're already on a level ground. Just get ahead again. Okay, so just focus.
Here for one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out.
Focus yourself in. We've got a minute. Just breathe and then get back out there. Box.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing those power shots. Good work.
Get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box,
It's on the end and what you want to do. Good work.
And that'll do it for the minute break
breathe,
as we get set
focus
to get
again.
back
Once
in the
you're back out
action.
there, get your boxing back on.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
There's the bell for round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter shot by her. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter shot by her. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about break us in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get your boxing back up.
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're already on a level ground. Just get ahead again. Okay, it's just
The jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
focus yourself in. We've got a minute. Just breathe and then get back out there.
Put up. Don't be looking out here for one shot at a time. Set her up. But you'll
Go hard. Get back out there. Focus, and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box.
Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time. Set her up.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Misses with the jab. Catch and shoot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Swing and a miss with that hook. They blocked the left there. Throws the jab but does not score. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about break us in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work. Just keep her on the end of the jab.
Get your boxing back on. As soon as you start doing your thing, you're going to win.
Shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
Win. You are the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. You're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard. Get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer.
What you want to do. Good work. You were thinking, you were...
Center. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Just get ahead again, okay? It's just focus, breathe again. Once we're out there, box.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading
Time
up.
winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back out there.
Get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work.
There's the bell to start round 5.
Okay, let's reset, switch starts.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good shot, good shot.
Nope, that hook won't score. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Good defense on the right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Hold it right there. And Cecilia Brækhus now on the brink. I don't believe what we're seeing. Hold it right there. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Defense is not an option for these two. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Okay,
Every second,
I'm happy.
every minute
I
of
like
this
that
round
round.
is
Good
important.
work.
You cannot
Keep
afford
throwing
to
so hard,
lose
get
it.
Back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer.
Getting a few body shots in there, vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're already on a level ground. Just get ahead again. Okay? So just focus, breathe.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good.
We've got a minute. Just breathe, and then get back out there. Boxer.
Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Nah, good work.
You were the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus.
Get shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out here for one shot at a time.
There's the bell to start round 6. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This is a high-octane battle. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That big hook doesn't land. She wasn't ready for that counter. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The straight right just misses. The right hook misses. They both want the knockout. Despite what, did you see that? Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Talk about Brækhus in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You just need to recenter. That was a bad.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Get that round. That's in the past. You're already on the level ground. Just get.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Be in the lead. Just focus yourself in. We've got a minute. Just breathe and then get back out there. Boxer. Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You are the better.
A little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work. I don't want you to...
Out there, focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe, focus again. Once.
But you'll take her out. She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt.
You're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so...
Ride it out. Go out there and finish her.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Out there, do your jabs.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the...
There's the bell for round 7. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The straight right just misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
No rest for the weary. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the
I
job.
like that round. Good work. Just keep her on the end of the jab.
You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
Round 8, and we're off again. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Missing with the hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Down goes Clarissa Shields. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Failing to score with that right hook. Just missed with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. So close, but so far a split decision loss. Man, that one has got to hurt, Johnny.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard, you know, you're going to have people